Yo, what's up everybody? It's your boy NoisySauce here, back with another live stream where I'm going to be playing the tracks that you guys send me. Make sure you drop me a link to NoisySauceReviews at gmail.com. That is how we do it, and I'm waiting on a lot of people to get up in here. We've already got a few people getting on this vibe. I'm just going to type a little comment on my she dropped links to NoisySauceReviews at gmail.com. Hell yeah. Lord Zenu in the house. How you doing, fam? Good to see you here. We got a little panic in the place. How you doing, fam? I see you've dropped me a track already. Just going to be waiting for a few people to jump in here. CCL Townsend, the CCL Townsend says that you've sent yours. Good to hear, fam. I'm glad that you've dropped that heat on me. Make sure you send this live stream to some of your fam as well. We're going to be up in here doing our thing. I'm just going to share this live with a few peeps as well while I'm up here. Hopefully get some of the crew down. Share this live stream. I'm just going to play a beat that I made while I'm waiting. Get the sounds happening. Make sure y'all can hear what's going on.
Throwing some sauce on that beat.
Yo, what's up, Corrupted King? How you doing? Good to see you up in here. That beat's a vibe. Thank you so much. I've been working on some new stuff. I've been putting a little bit more time into each one of my beats. I want to start leveling up my beat game a bit. So hopefully it shows through on some of this. What's up, everyone on TikTok? If y'all don't know, I'm also live on TikTok. I'm on Twitch and YouTube. Expert D Creator says, yo Noisy, what's going on? King Goose in the house. How you doing, fam? Yag, he says. Make sure you share this live stream too.
Sauce on that beat.
I want to get as many peeps up in here as possible. I'm doing good. CCL Townsend asks how I'm going. I'm doing really good. It's like midday on a Saturday for me. I got a day off working. I get to hang out with you guys, which I'm super excited about, and just get to listen to some new music. I'm going to be changing it up a little bit today and kind of giving a little bit more of my opinion on production. Things that I would change, things that I really, really like. Be more of a review than I have been in the past, but, still keep the same kind of vibe. So if you like that kind of thing, let me know. I'd really like to hear your opinion on what you think. BB Blick, yo, what you doing, bro? I'm just up in here doing a live stream, reviewing music. Right now I'm playing a beat that I dropped. No, I haven't dropped yet, but it's on the list. Everybody, if you want to get your track played, make sure you drop me a link to NoisySauceReviews at gmail.com. It's the pinned comment on Instagram, and it is up in here on Twitch and YouTube, and it's the title of the live for you guys on TikTok too. I think we got enough people up in here to start playing these tracks. Make sure you share this live, give us a like, give us your comments, all of that kind of stuff. We're going to start off with the first submission I've got, which is from Lil Panic. And this is called Honestly, and it's featuring Banksy as well. Let's check it out.
What would you do if at the moment of death, a voice from the darkness offered you the chance to live again? Have your answer? There's no time to think about it. Your heartbeat away from flatlining.
Hey, what? Yeah, shit. If you wanna talk to me, I'ma show you that honesty. Cause honestly, up on these beats, I'm falling free. You follow free, the ropes that hanging from the trees. You begging, please get off your knees to say that God is calling me. You see, cause when I jumped up in the sea, I drowned and choked to death. Went to take a breath, lay my lungs to rest. This my final breath, fuck it, I'm choking to death in the light I've been seeing. It's scaring me and it's apparent to me that I'm seeing my death and I'm laying to rest. Skin in my bones, they decay, it's a mess. Blacked out and I know I passed out, no I won't make it out, so I drown in doubt. Where the monocity dousing my doubts, I'm feeling my fire, you're pissing me off. Piss on your grave, know that you're soft. Think it's okay, you crush like a moth. Top of my hand, death to it all. Feeling the bones as they crushing my feet. Rip out your heart, it's something to eat. Feeling the fire like whipping the beat. If you're eating with kings, then don't take a seat. Putting my shit on repeat, lacing with melatonin, how y'all sleep. Switching the flow up, I hit up the beat. Flirting with it, man, I go ahead and beat. Folk of these rappers, they claiming they eat. Delusional, up on my dick, they been eating and Fruity Loops. Motherfuckers acting rabbit, no rabbit, that's Looney Tunes. Know that I'm loony, been smoking on plenty fumes.
Smoking on, plenty fumes. Smoking on, Looney Tunes. Smoking on, what? Smoking on.
Hold up. I've been a problem since I was a toddler. Kicking freestyle since I was inside of the womb. I be creating like Tyler, my mind going zoom. That's why my lightning is blue. So evil, my lightsaber red. Black hood always up on my head. Bad bitches up in my bed. I'm cuckoo, I'm off for the meds. Like Dooku, I'm looking to give me some clones made. I need some help for the phone rings. I've been pushing all this dope in the celly, blowing up like propane. Yeah.
Damn, son. All right, that was Lil Panic with Banksy, and that track is called Honestly. I hit the 2-minute limit there, so I've stopped that one. But we are off to a good start today. Y'all want to check out Lil Panic. It's obviously Lil, L-I-L, Panic up on Spotify. I'm sure up on Apple Music and all the other platforms as well if you want to check him out. But yeah, that track was absolutely fire, bro. Where is the email? NoisySauceReviews@gmail.com. Kopeshi. That is where you send it to. Yeah, I really fuck with that track. My things that I like and things that I'd change. The thing that I really liked about that track is that the vocals had that, like, you had that octave down doubling of the vocal rocking throughout the verse, and that's just sounded so cool, and it really provided a bit more depth to the track that I think was like well done and well received. So definitely a vibe there from Lil Panic. One thing I would say in your future tracks with your vocal was a little bit too it was a little bit too sibilancy. If I was mixing that, I'd be putting a de-esser on the vocal, on that main vocal, and what that would do is that would pull down some of the SE sounds when you're like that pss, 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 pss kind of sound in your voice. And once you did that, you would probably have a little bit more room to add a bit more compression and bring that vocal forward a little bit. And the other thing that I would say is that the beat, that main melody, it was like a bell or a music box kind of sound, I would say that was a little bit too loud and a little bit too present, and it was taking over your vocal a little bit. I don't know if you had the stems for that beat, or if it was just like as it is. But if that was me, I'd be pulling that main melody down a little bit to let your vocal shine a little bit more, because those were some really, really well done verses. Great job, Lil Panic. Really like that. Capri asks, does it have to be mixed and mastered? No, it does not have to be mixed or mastered. It doesn't have to. I don't care what you send me. Send me anything. Send me a demo. Send me a acapella vocal track. Send me a beat. Whatever you want. I am down to review anything, and only take what I say with a grain of salt, because your boy is just expressing his opinions. If you don't agree with me, I 100% fuck with that too. I've got to read some of these comments because people have been texting me and I haven't read much of this. Lord Zenu saying he's fucking with it. And also, Lord Zenu is following everyone back. So if you want to, get some followers and make some friends on here, give your boy Lord Zenu a follow. Little Panic, appreciating the feedback. Appreciate you, my G. Sent on a group from Ireland called Demlot, says J Mac O'Connell. Definitely keen to check that out. Hell yeah. Y'all are sending a lot through. I've got so many tracks already. All right, I'm gonna shut up and I'm gonna keep rocking through some tracks. But keep sending me that heat. Keep sharing the live stream with the fam, and we'll see what is going on. Next up, I got one from my boy G Envy. This is called Highest Point, and it's featuring A-Statics. Let's peep it.
Yo, T, turn it up, turn it up, turn it up, turn it up, turn it up.
Started in a room like this. See, we stuck inside survival mode, we just can't quit. All them niggas either locked up or stuck in the ground. See me, I kept my head straight, no space for fucking around. I just wanted to try to take it there before I move on. Ain't no space for outlets, so I designed myself. Ain't no space for being broke, so multiply my wealth. Started with the brand, now I feel like I'm the man. Kissing babies, shaking hands, now I do my money dance. Said we couldn't do it, said it wasn't possible. Fuck living basic, I'm just trying to take a risk. Way better off than vacating with a bitch. Fuck wasting time, nigga, time to get rich. Fuck a 9 to 5, time to build our own shit. Before I hit the ground, hear my word all around. Niggas need to step up, don't let them bring you down.
I knew that I would make it one day. Striving for the top, ain't no resting off days. They hate it while I'm on, they hate it while I'm gone. Fuck what they're saying, I'ma make it till I'm gone. I knew that I would make it one day. Striving for the top, ain't no resting off days. They hate it while I'm on, they hate it while I'm gone. Fuck what they saying, I'ma make it till I'm gone.
Really at my highest point, a nigga started thinking. Wanna create something I could pass to my children. Don't wanna be that broke, young niggas stay woke. We grinding on the mission, talk less, pay attention. Started off small, motivation on the wall. We getting too far, now it's too big to fall. But a nigga got troubles, stuck inside this bubble. Everybody hating us like crabs in the barrel. They yanking on you, pulling on you, wishing you would fail. Thinking out the box, now they take you for a clown. Understand something bigger, understand something greater. My mind got restless, then my heart got bigger. Damn, I feel amazed when I'm standing on the stage. Everybody screaming.
Alright, I'm at the 2-minute limit there. That was my boy G Envy there. And that track is called Highest Point featuring A-Statics. Bro. G Envy back at it with the heat. Absolute fire there. Really, really good stuff, man. I loved that track. Verses, delivery, beat, everything on point. Really, really good stuff. I love your delivery on that. You can really hear the emotion behind it. Definitely keep that up. One little thing I would say to change is in the chorus where you've got the backing vocals doubling up what you're saying, like what the main vocal's doing. I would work on getting those lined up a little bit better. Right now they're kind of flowing around each other, and it's a little bit like they're a bit out of time, and I'd love to hear them like a lot tighter. I think it would add another level of professionalism to that track if that chorus was just a little bit tighter with all those backing vocals. I reckon that would be really, really cool. And the other thing is that the verse vocals, this is very small, was just a little bit too loud. I'd bring them down in the mix a little bit, and I think that would be a fucking banger. Really good stuff, GNV. Keep it up. Appreciate you. Kopeshi asks, can we get a lineup? Yes, I'll tell you right now what the lineup looks like, so that you can see where you're at in the list. And if you haven't sent something through, make sure you drop to NoisySauceReviews@gmail.com so you can get your track played. Right now it goes, we've got 222 Ways up next, then Chris Agee, then CCL Townsend, then Lord Zenu, then Terry Drayton after that, then Ditways, I think it's pronounced, Robbie Munro, Kopeshi, J. Mac O'Connell, Twan Hodges, Lucas Merritt Stewart, and then Bayer. So that's the lineup so far. Make sure you stick around, listen to your track. We're going to be giving it a bit of music review up in here, and hopefully y'all can put some opinions forth as well. I think as long as it's constructive, I don't want anyone just saying that was shit, because I don't think any of this music's shit, and I think that's not very constructive feedback. But if you do have something constructive to say, make sure you put it forward, because yeah, that would be awesome. Real Neurotoxic says, long time player, and it has been a long time. It's good to see you up in here on the live stream. Detways says, W hoodie, thank you so much. This hoodie is a vibe. I love this thing. I don't get to wear it out much because I'm scared I'm going to spill something on it, and I'll just ruin it. But I do love this hoodie. It's definitely a statement piece, if you know what I'm saying. Hell yeah. Hope you all are doing good. Make sure you drop this to your friends. Share this live stream. Give us likes. Keep commenting. Smash that screen if you're on TikTok, and hit the little love heart down the bottom if you're on Instagram. There's a little share link down here on Instagram and TikTok that you can send it to people with. And if you're on YouTube or Twitch, make sure you send it out as well. Yo, 222 Ways, good to see you up in here on Twitch. I'm about to play your track next. Hell yeah. All right, let's get into this next one. Keep rolling. This track is called Notice Me, by the way.
Understand, and don't never listen to what they say. Always say to come up with a plan. They'll only understand when you cross some plans on. Why you know you notice me? Why you know you let me know you know me? Yo say I was gon' fail. Yo say I'll never make it. You been acting like you know me. You been acting like you know me. I be getting big and bold. All the things you ain't noticed. You know this. Running up the racks every time I get the loot. Passing up your shorty, then I tell her to a group. Sipping little liquor, then she getting no room. Know how she act, cause she getting no moody. Of course, yeah, I know how she a bitch tryna hood. Give it some D, and I got her feeling good. In it B&B, cause she is thinking link up. Got it on the hotel. Yeah, said I never make it, but I'm chilling at the top. All the hating niggas pull up, baby, tryna stop us. I be with the gang and we fucking up some commas. A lot of people never understand, and don't never listen to what they say. Always say to come up with a plan.
I'm going to pause that one there. We're at our 2-minute limit. That was 2 Ways with Notice Me. And there was a feature there from Main Dollar and Sad Boys Pud. I don't know who we heard there, but I'm guessing that next verse was Main Dollar there. Really, really cool track. Great production, high-level production on that. And a bit different. A bit different. Dude definitely went in on that one. Love the beat, love the production. That's like pretty much fucking radio ready right there, which is cool. One thing I would change myself is I felt like the vocals were a little bit too robotic sounding. Kopeshi said a little heavy on the auto-tune, and I tend to agree with that. I do like the auto-tune, but I think it might be a little bit too robotic sounding. You could probably drop off the speed on that a little bit so that it's got a bit more kind of human sound in there. And the other thing I think was you had a lot of I think it was really compressed up in that high mid range. I think it that vocal could benefit from a little bit more low mids in the vocal, kind of give it a little bit more body to it, a little bit more of a human element. It might be that the auto-tune was kind of adding that tone to it and making it a little bit too robotic sounding, and also pushing those highs a bit, those high mids. But I'd love to hear that with the auto-tune backed off a little bit, and maybe EQ'd a little bit differently. But overall, a really, really cool track. So thanks so much for dropping that 2 Ways. I can't wait to hear what you drop next time. Andrea Kirkland says, just sent link, single went live today. Hell yeah, we're gonna be representing you today, hitting that live debut of that one. Hell yeah. Ditways said, would love to work with bro. Are you talking about 2 Ways? Because you can get in contact with him. I think he's on Twitch as 2 Ways, but yeah, I'm not sure what he is elsewhere, but definitely hit him up. 2 Ways. If you're looking for our boy, his name is Ditways on TikTok, and that's spelled Dituaes. Hit up your boy, get a conversation going, and hopefully y'all will make some absolute fire together. Fuck yeah. Alright, let's keep rolling, guys. I've got this next one from Stouffer the Dopest is the name of this artist, and this track is called Get With The Program. Let's check it.
Yo, my rhyming exhibition, define definition, divided, I'm spitting, make you buy an air condition. The last guy can testify that when I'm on a mission, I ain't fishing for a compliment, I'm trying to find a win. I get sick and tired of getting mired in the bitching, cause I'm finna innovate without a hint of inhibition. Leaving competition in a compromised condition. I'm rhyming with the wisdom, you guys just gotta listen. Give a mic to Stouffer and his pliers when I'm gripping. Yo, condition closer to a fire in the kitchen. Fire when I'm spitting, you're a minor in position. I'm playing big leagues, you're a minor in position. Major slaying haters with the minor in addiction. Hooked on a rhyme book, took a line look, biting my style like a diner getting chicken. Searching you can find there isn't finer getting written. You can't get with the flow, man. You better get with the program. And if you didn't know, I'ma keep on going till I got no more. And you can't get with the flow, man. You better get with the program. And if you didn't know, I'ma keep on going, I'ma keep on going. And just listen to the flow. The mission is submission, ho, as if you didn't know. Indecision is the decision when I'm finished, cause I'm finna innovate the way I enter in the dough. Come in the scrimmage with a foe. It ain't no defending when I spit it like a pro. It ain't for the image, but to win it and defend the title. When the rival get inside the cipher, trying to ride a beat like I do. I don't know how to exit, I just wreck it. Homicidal, kamikaze style until I get it in the flow. Grip it. Microphone, don't slip it. I condone no gimmicks when I'm flipping my approach. It can hit us in the block and send a rocket in the orbit. Mental forfeit or get lifted by the throat. Riff it. Off the dome when I'm spitting, my opponent's conditions sick and limping from the throne. Can't get with the flow, man.
All right, I'm going to pause that one there. That is our 2-minute limit there. And that was Stouffer the Dopest with Get With The Program. Everybody's been saying it. Rhyme schemes are masterful, says J Mac O'Connell. Rode the beat nice as well. Yeah, absolutely dope flow. Beat was really cool, and yeah, some amazing bars and really cool rhyme schemes. I definitely agree with what y'all are saying up in there. That was fucking fire, bro. One thing I think it was missing though, is getting some like doubling and backing vocals going on. The your main vocal was like fucking fire, and the delivery was really cool. But I think to compete with what people are doing these days, and like compete with what's going on with the radio, you really need to bring up that energy. And the best way to do it is to add like the ad libs in the background, doubling of vocals, and like kind of creating a bit more energy through like layering of vocals. And I think you'd be really killing it that way. I'll give you a couple of tips on how I like to like double my vocals. I like to do a few different versions of a double, and I think this is a really cool way to like build out your vocal a little bit more. The first one is just a straight like doubling of a the main line. So you've got your like your main vocal, and if you double up like the ends of the bars so that like it really punches hard, and you can kind of put like a chorus or something on the double so it widens that out and it like really takes up the stereo space and adds some energy there without taking over the main vocal. I think that's a really cool way to do it. And when you like build it up even more, what I used to do when I was getting on the mic a little bit more is I'd have like the main vocal, a double vocal, and then when I wanted to emphasize something like specific words and stuff, I'd record 2 more vocals, one hard pan left, one hard pan right, and really push it. So you got these mad layering, but I would only do that for like maybe 4 bars at a time, as to not overpower it, and then go back to the simple doubling. And I think that's a really cool way to create energy without changing what you're doing on your main vocal, because everything was really fire there. But yeah, adding more energy with the with doubling and throwing some ad libs in there as well is like a really cool way to add energy. I think that would really make this track stand out a little bit more. So definitely get on that if you can. SNM Moy asks, how do I send it to you? The email at the top there, NoisySauceReviews@gmail.com. That is how you send it to me. Just send a link, or you can send an MP3 to that and I will play that. Lord Zenu says, love these in-depth reviews. Yeah, I'm trying something different. I started this last week a little bit more, where I'm doing a little bit more production emphasis and kind of explaining things that I would do a little bit more. Just to, you know, I mean, I've been doing this for a long, long time. It's always good to put some of my expertise in. You don't have to listen to what I say. I'm definitely not the be all end all, but it's always good to have a bit of an opinion on this. I'm gonna try and be nice to as many people as possible. So yeah. Just gotta read what else people have said. Bars, says someone about that track. Wally G asks, how was my birthday? Yo, thanks so much for asking. My birthday was great. I had a really good time, hung out with the wife in the morning for some breakfast, and then I ended up just working the rest of the day, which I love to work. I don't know if I've told you guys, but I recently quit my real job and am now working for my wife with her marshmallow company. So literally all I'm doing is working with my wife with her company and making music, and it's fucking fire. Andrea Kirkland says, your delivery is great. Truly appreciate wisdom, but your attitude is great. Awesome. Good. Keep up the conversation, guys. Make sure you keep letting people know what you think. Show the love and follow each other too. Get everybody, give a follow to everyone. We'll build this community up really good and hopefully have a good time together. Thanks so much, J Mac O'Connell. He says, congratulations. I appreciate that. SNM, thanks so much for sending that to me. I haven't seen it come through just yet, but I'm hoping to see it soon. Make sure you send to NoisySauceReviews@gmail.com. Hell yeah. All right, let's keep rolling. We got up next CCL Townsend here with this one. Thanks, Kopeshi. Appreciate you. All right, so this track is called MVP by CCL Townsend. Let's check it out.
For my whole life, I didn't know if I even really existed. But I do. And people are starting to notice.
Okay.
Pando kill the beat.
Hit him with a left, hit him with a right. They all slept like it's a night. They wake up still seeing lights like damn, that shit dangerous. You should see how scared he is. I'm not fast, but I multiply like Kang and all of his variants. Boy's a bitch, got a weak chin, weak jaw and a weak shin. Pop it all over his face. I'm making sure this bitch won't win. He getting up and I lay him out with a right hook that landed thin. Alpha 10, I'll do it again. I'll say a prayer that I won't sin. Nice down on the canvas, blood spitting out his mouth, wreaking havoc. Ref stops cause he knows he can't have it. They always stay wishing I'm always like an ambit. They want smoke, they can find me at Gotham. Pull up, line them up, then I'll drop them. Keep my right on my side cause I'll rock them. Smile on my face, blood's fucking awesome. I'm getting death threats, getting jump threats. Let's keep talking but no action yet. So yo homies to collect on my debt. Beat your ass down, then I'll finish my set. Ain't a pussy, no Chris Ramos. Slip the side, I be landing combos. 3-piece nasty, school nachos. Run your mouth, but I'll talk though. I'm the fucking MVP, bitch. I'm the motherfucking king, bitch. Bitches tryna steal my show. 3 KOs in a row over any fucking hoe. I'm the fucking MVP, bitch. I'm the motherfucking king, bitch. Bitches tryna steal my show. 3 KOs in a row over any fucking hoe.
All right, I'm going to pause that one there. We're at our 2-minute limit there, but that was fucking fire, bro. That beat mixed with your absolutely intense delivery just made for a very, very powerful track. Anyone who was looking, that was MVP by CCL Townsend. Fucking fire up in there, bro. Yeah, really dig the delivery on that one. That was fucking powerful. If you, I'm going to what I would change here now. If you've, I don't know what mic you recorded through, but something about your vocal sounded very, very thin. Or like not thin, but like brittle. It was like very high, lots of high end in that vocal, which is a style, but I think it would be better if it was like a little bit more kind of rounded and full bodied with the vocal. It would be like get a bit more of your chest in there. A few ways you can do that, and that's with recording. One thing, like when you're recording, that I like to do is if you point the mic like more down rather than more up, If you point it down, you get more of your chest and body in there, which doesn't sound, it sounds kind of weird, but you get like more of the like fullness and resonance of your body, rather than if you point it up, you get more of like the nasal high tones. And it really makes a difference where you point the microphone. But like, I think that would help in getting a bit more of a deep sound, and a de-esser to take out some of those kind of sibilant sounds at the top end would be definitely helpful. And just adding low end if it's there in the in the recording. I don't know how much like low end there is if you've got like a mic that doesn't have that much low end in the recording. You might not be able to get that, but like pushing some of that low end, or at least the low mids, like I'm talking around like the 300 to 500 hertz range, I think that would really push up that sound. And I think it would make your vocal pop a lot more and give a bit more roundness to it all. But like, really good track, great job on that one, CCL Townsend. I Am Rage says, what's up, motherfuckers? Good to see you here, bro. It has been a minute since I've had you on here. I guess you weren't on the last one, but I think you were on the one before that. Fieko, how you doing, fam? Good to see you. Just getting back to flow is dope as fuck, says the King Goose. Not wrong at all. Badass name too. Yeah, boy. I got Rage up on Twitch and on Instagram. Good to see you up in all of the positions, my G. Hell yeah. Yeah, Wally G, you are. I don't think you've missed a live in a long time. It's good to have you here. You are definitely an OG, and it's good to have you on this live stream, my G. Again, if you want to get your music played, make sure you drop a link to NoisySauceReviews@gmail.com. That is where to send your heat, and make sure you share this live stream with the fam. If you have people you think might want to get their music played, definitely make sure you send this through to them. SNM Moy says, did you get the email yet? I don't think so, fam. I haven't seen it yet. Make sure you... I just checked my spam then and it's not sent there. Make sure you send it to NoisySauceReviews@gmail.com, not just NoisySauce@gmail.com, because that's my other email. And I'm only checking them from this one. NoisySauceReviews@gmail.com. And tell me, like, what's the one that you sent it through? Like, what email are you sending it from? Because I might have got it in the past, but yeah, I don't think I've got it. Hell yeah. Wally G is going to be recording some new stuff tonight. Can't wait to hear what you got coming on very soon. Yeah, let's keep rolling. Let's keep playing some stuff. This next one is from our boy Lord Zenu. This track is called Mentally Challenged Freestyle. Let's peep it.
It's that one take freestyle. I know y'all needed this shit for the album, and I wasn't on no crazy shit for a while, so here's some fucked up shit.
I love sex and drugs, fuck rap, should've made some rock and roll. Less sugar, more love, why the fuck I pay these hoes? Put my dick on a hot stove, she wearing no clothes. Watch my dick grow, from here to Sacramento. Put your 10 toes down, I cut them off with a cleaver. I'm winning whenever I'm losing, she eat the wood up like beavers. I'm Beavis and Butthead, I put my dick in a butt red, and then I fuck them out. That shit talk at the butt sex. Fire, 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 crush, that's Charizard. Higher up than Asgard. Fuck mentally challenged, just call me a fucking retard. Helmet on my head, put a straw on my nose. Snorting up some blow on my Christian, only good Lord knows. Here I go again, cutting up my only
only friend in the woods, dressed up like the Queen of England. Blood red ink pen for my pink skin. If you think my shit is dope, I'll sell a gram for your bitch. Then pitch a tent at a mirror instant, smoked out getting intense. Ain't no hemp incense in my hip enough for you, man. Cross that off my wish list, I guess my dick's a hit, man. You gotta pay to hit this, pin a town like Pinterest, that's my only interest. Fuck the golden riches, oh I'm so vicious. Fuck your mom, now she limping. What you think she crippin'? She wearing blue and black, so good. Might feed her to the fishes, but who would do my dishes? I guess I'll let her live, we won't see you till next Christmas. Show up like I'm Santa Claus, screaming god damn it all. Liquor on my breath, touching bras, itching on my balls. Who gon' be my Miss Claus? They cover with discharge, where I leave my business card in case your wife needs a good fuck. No good luck cards, this a good fuck card. No, I've been scarred how I wrote these damn bars. Took a couple bars, now I look down on Mars. And in my car's a CD, that's a $5 charge. And
I gotta pause that one there. That's at our 2-minute limit, but that was Lord Zenu with Mentally Challenged Freestyle. Hell yeah. Detway says, reminds me of Tyler the Creator. Yeah, that's a good call. It definitely has that Tyler vibe to it, especially with that octave down backing vocal rocking throughout there. I reckon that's really, really cool. That's a new wave, says Fieko. The real XMX put some devils in there. Freestyle goes crazy, he says. Yeah, not wrong. Lord Zenu at it with the absolute fire freestyle, saying some pretty messed up shit, but we love to hear it up in here. It says, Lord Zenu says Tyler the Creator is a big inspiration on this track. Fuck yeah. Heat, bro, says J Mac O'Connell. I was thinking about this throughout the freestyle, and this might help you on a lot of your tracks. I can't remember if I remember thinking this before. But I used to. This is really weird. When I was living in Canada, when I was in Vancouver, I got a job as a studio engineer at a singing school, which was really weird. So what the students would do is they'd come in, and the singing teacher would teach them while they were in a booth, and I would record them, and as we'd go through, he would teach them what they were doing wrong, or like instruct them as they were being recorded, which is a really, really cool way of learning how to sing, because you would hear the instant feedback of what you'd done before and what you were doing now. And at the end of each singing lesson, you would go home with a finished track of what you recorded that day, and be able to hear what was going on. So while I was doing that, I learned a lot about singing techniques and stuff like that, and I ended up actually being a singing teacher while I was doing the engineering in there as well, which was so fucking crazy, because I cannot sing very well, but I was teaching these other people how to sing, so it was kind of weird. But what I was thinking about your rap just then is, when you're rapping, you have a very shallow breath, and you don't hold much air in your lungs, and so you run out of breath, and you can hear yourself running out of breath, and then you take these little tiny breaths in to get through the next bar, and they're very frequent and very shallow, and it always kind of sounds a little bit like you're running out of breath. To make it sound more powerful, I would definitely practice getting more breath in, and you can look this up on YouTube. There's lots of videos about this, but like how people like breathe in through their diaphragm and hold like a bigger breath, and that way you'll be able to last longer before taking a breath, but it'll also make the like your lines sound more powerful throughout the whole like rap. So unfortunately, that's my asthma, but I'm definitely working on it. Oh, okay, that makes sense. Hopefully I'm not dissing you too much on that one, but I like, obviously asthma's a big one, but I would there's a lot of really cool videos on YouTube about how to improve your breath and different techniques, and maybe they'll help with your asthma. I don't know if you've done this before, but it's definitely worth checking that out. And I Am Rage says that or just punch in and out. Don't struggle if you can't, or health issues. Yeah, I definitely agree with that. Like, obviously that's a freestyle, so you want to be pushing it through start to finish. But yeah, use the technology if you've got it. And punching in and punching out is definitely a way to get a really good sound. J Mac O'Connell says you'll be able to last longer. That's what she said. Yes, that is what she said. I see what you mean, though. Def thinking of doing some punch-ins, but that was just a one-take sort of deal. Yeah, no, I definitely hear that. And I'm just saying what I hear I think would make it sound better. But obviously, you got your own shit going on, so you know what's going on. But yeah, really appreciate that, man. And good bars, good track. Keep it up, fam. And Moy, I got yours. Thanks for sending that through. Yeah, I definitely got it. So that is good. Ko Pesci says, I don't like punching regardless, but it can help the quality of a record. 100%. Like, if you don't like doing it, don't do what you don't like to do. Music should be fun. But I do punching in because I like it. I like the sound of it. And I kind of like the process of kind of perfecting each bar, but obviously with a freestyle it's a bit different. Let's get to this next one. This is Terry Drayton, and the track is called To Be the Goat, featuring Keeve Ross. Let's peep it.
I'm on my way up, nigga, who that? I'm about to do my thing. They said, go ahead, nigga, do that. I ain't worried about a thing. I'm the best and I'ma prove that. I'm just saying I'm tired of playing, boy. I'm about to be the go like nigga, true that. Ooh, I'm on my way up, nigga, who that? I'm about to do my thing. They said, go ahead, nigga, do that. I ain't worried about a thing. I'm the best and I'ma prove that. I'm just saying I'm tired of playing, boy. I'm about to be the go like nigga, true that. I got my mojo back and now I'm feeling right. Remember the last time I was feeling this nice on the grind on these lonely nights. Boy, don't kill my vibe. You know I be smoking loud on a quiet night. Hopefully you ain't told me right. Grinding till I buy it twice. So get back on this music, cause I swear this shit'll change your life. Kill it without thinking twice. Boy, don't let them get you wrong. I'm feeling like Prince. How many hits this nigga sitting on? You know what my niggas on. Riding if these pussy niggas hating, man, every single time. And yeah, they ride a silver lining, but you know pressure make diamonds. Silly niggas always joking, no, they ain't gon' stop my shining. Pardon, sorry, I might blind them. Fuck, okay, these niggas must have forgot. Well, I guess I gotta remind them. I'm so cold, I'm so stiff. How old did the flow get? The coldest is 06, harder than my old shit, nigga. I'm on my way up, nigga, who that? I'm about to do my thing. They said, go ahead, nigga, do that. I ain't worried about a thing. I'm the best and I'ma prove that. I'm just saying I'm tired of playing, boy. I'm about to be the go like nigga, true that. Ooh, I'm on my way up, nigga, who that? I'm about to do my thing. They said, go ahead, nigga, do that. I ain't worried about a thing. I'm the best and I'ma prove that. I'm just saying I'm tired of playing, boy. I'm about to be the go like nigga, true that.
Boy, I'm back from my breaking, now I'm breaking the shit. And if I'm being honest, this hate making me pissed. If you think I'm number 2, this time I'm taking the shit. I show my blackness with my fist, the white was break.
Alright, fucking fire. That was Terry Drayton there with To Be the Goat, and we heard Keeve Ross on that second verse there coming in. Bro, absolutely fire. Everyone was saying that the beat was really hard, and man, also the bars on that was sick. Really good delivery on the vocal there too. I would love to hear a remix of that beat, because I felt like the hats and percussion were way too loud down the center and in the same frequency as the vocal there. This is something that a lot of beat makers kind of struggle with, and I struggled with this at the start, but I've done a lot of production in the past, so I kind of feel like I know it a little bit more. But like having a lot of really busy things in the same area as the vocal is sitting distracts from the vocals so much, and those hi-hats and even like the snare and like percussion there were sitting right where the vocal is sitting. And I mean, it's more of a beat thing than a rap thing, but I would love to hear those pulled out a little bit more and a little bit more of you come through the sound, like the speakers there. If you like can't get a remix on the beat, I think a really cool thing to do would be put an EQ on the beat and do a fairly wide EQ drop of maybe like 3 decibels at around, centered around like the 2K range, maybe 2 or 3K. Just pull it down on the beat, and don't make it too intense, but that'll like open up some space and really let your vocal come through a little bit more. Play around with that a little bit, and I think you'll get a really good result. If possible, maybe also put like a bit of a widener on those higher frequencies. That can fuck up your sound a little bit, so definitely be cautious with that kind of stuff. But if you could push some of those high frequencies out to the sides a little bit more and let your vocals sit in the center nice and like a bit more solo, I reckon that would sound really, really cool. But a great track, Terry Drayton to be the GOAT. Good stuff, fam. What else we got? Sorry, people have been saying stuff. I got to check it out. Real XMX says Wim Hof breathing, it could definitely help for things like breaths and maybe even asthma as well. But honestly, for a freestyle, one take, it flowed how it needed to. 100%. If you guys haven't checked out Wim Hof breathing before, that's something that I've looked at recently, and it is an insane thing that our body can do. Definitely worth checking out. I got into this not too long ago, but what Wim Hof breathing is, it's like, I'm going to explain this really badly, but hopefully you guys can kind of understand and maybe look it up if you're interested. But it's like taking really, really big breaths, like over and over and over for a long period of time, like really full breaths all the way in, all the way out. And you do, I think, like 30 or 40 full breaths like that, and you're like kind of like you're blowing up a bunch of balloons or something like that, just like really kind of big breaths. Don't do it while you're like in a shower or something like that, because some people pass out while they're doing it. But yeah, these really big breaths in and out, and after you've done that much, like 20, 30, I can't remember how many it is, you breathe all the way out and hold your breath like with no breath in your lungs, and you end up getting like, you're able to hold your breath with no air for like minutes, because you get so much oxygen in your bloodstream that you're able to do that, and that like depletes all of the carbon dioxide, and then you do a big breath in, hold it for 20 seconds, and when you breathe out again, you end up with this like kind of euphoric feeling. It's almost like you're on drugs. It's fucking sick. But yeah, definitely try Wim Hof breathing. It might help out with asthma. Definitely check with your doctor first. I am definitely not a medical professional, so don't take anything too intense from me. But check out Wim Hof breathing. I'm sure there's videos online that'll explain it a little bit better than that. Hell yeah. Kid Flash, sorry for the late join. I was doing Uber. God damn, bro. Got that hustle on, my G. Got that hustle on. J Max sent me a different one. Forgot I had a new track. Disbelief asks, you smoke weed? I do not. I do not smoke much weed. Like sometimes, but not really. Lord Zenu says definitely going to be trying that. Yeah, look it up online and see. Like, he's got a book out that he explains in a lot more detail and explains the benefits of it a bit more. This dude's a wild cat. He also does like mad cold plunges and stuff like that, and talks about the benefits of that. So yeah, definitely worth checking it out if you're interested in changing your physical biology somehow. Gisborne PJ, if you want to get me to play a track, you've got to send me a link to NoisySauceReviews@gmail.com. That is how you get a track played. Ko Pesci also says, Ko Pesci says, also jogging and rapping or jogging and singing is amazing for breath control. That sounds hard, bro. But I definitely can see that working. My counselor brought it up for anxiety too. Yeah, I definitely think that would work for anxiety. I use it to kind of center myself when I've got way too much going on in my mind. Alright, Detways. Let's check this one out. This track is called Delicious.
I saw you from across the room, and I knew how to make a move, but you played it cool, acting like you didn't care. I was just another person to you, me I no go lie. You are the one I desire, can't take my eyes off your fire. Make I show you our love is stronger, love it, let me take you higher and higher. You the one I desire, can't take my eyes off your fire. Make I show you my love is stronger, love it, let me take you higher and higher. Baby, you're looking too delicious to be by yourself. Then only you gon' make me lose myself. Swimming for your love like a Michael Phelps, Mademoiselle. Baby, you're looking too delicious to be by yourself. Then only you gon' make me lose myself. Swimming for your love like a Michael Phelps, Mademoiselle. Versace and Gucci, baby, you running nobody. The way you the niggas say your body, Serena Nicole. Take your Birkin and Givenchy, ocean wine, you they relax me. Take all your time, your majesty. Don't be shy for nobody. You refine my soul. I ain't letting you go. Let's keep it on the low.
Alright, I'm at my 2-minute limit there. That was Detways there with Delicious. Really, really cool song. Everything was done by him, so that he did the beat, the obviously the singing, rapping, mix and master. So yeah, great production on that. Really like the beat. I'm big fan of the percussion you were using on that beat, and also the chords, and yeah, all of that was sounding absolutely fire. Love that track. I think it could be like with that other track from before, it could be benefited with a bit of doubling on the vocal, pushing out, like kind of creating a bit of difference between parts by like adding a second vocal, doubling up what you're saying there to kind of create a bit more dynamics in the vocal range. But overall, the delivery was fucking fire. Really good stuff, bro. Anyone who's looking for this dude, it's Dituaes. Detways. I think I'm pronouncing that right. Let us know if there's a better pronunciation for that. But yeah, Detways, Delicious is the name of that track. Good stuff, fam. Keep it up. That was really, really cool. SNM Moy says, can you do mine next? I play these in order that I'm given them, so you'll have to wait. I'm only doing it like as I go, so everybody gets played in the order that they sent it, so you're gonna have to wait. I'm sorry, my G. Next up, I've got one from my boy Robbie Monroe. This is called Lechery. I think that's how it's pronounced. Lechery. Robbie Monroe featuring Dub.
Can I have a taste? You pucker up your lips. The promiscuity might be too much for me, but then you grab my waist. This tease is torturing. I don't have no restraint. Let me see, are you salivating? Let me see, do you want me? Let me see, have you gone crazy? Could this be luxury? You want me, you need me like it's luxury. You want me, you need me like it's. You lead me to the lounge, let's stripping off your lips. We might need to slow down, my heart is doing flips. With one hand on my thigh, you leaning for a kiss. My discipline just died, so let's get into this. The hedonistic mind has tricks I've never seen. It's fornication time, is what you say to me. Oh, the intemperance is taking over me. My girl's morale kicked in, come climb on top of me. Let me see, are you salivating? Let me see, do you want me? Let me see, have you gone crazy? Could this be luxury? You want me, you need me like it's luxury. You want me, you need me like it's too.
Alright, I'm gonna pause that one there. We're at our 2-minute limit, but that was Lechery there from Robbie Monroe featuring Dub. Very, very different vibe there. I fuck with that. That's a completely different sound to what we've had on before, but I really dig the production you got going on there. It's a very unique, kind of reminds me of Kanye's more experimental stuff, more in just like how he would do it rather than the actual sound of it, but really, really cool, interesting, and I love the aggression on it too. So that one was dropped 2 days ago. Really, really cool. Really, really cool vibes. Lechery, Robbie Monroe. One thing I would say for future tracks is putting a bit more compression on your vocal. I feel like sometimes the vocals came out a little bit louder than they needed to. It's good to kind of have dynamics, but I feel like it was like just a little bit too intense sometimes. If you compress those vocals a little bit, it would like keep them in, and I'm not talking anything too aggressive, but like keep them in that range a little bit more. And I think it might also be cool to put a bit of saturation, like a little bit of distortion or something like that on that track. I think that would give it a really cool vibe. Maybe not the whole time, but maybe on different sections, just having a bit of like, a bit of grit in there would work with that production, especially because it's such a cool, unique sound. Very, very cool. Love that, Robbie Monroe. Keep it up. Keep it up. And don't forget, guys, if you want to get your music played, hit me a link to NoisySauceReviews@gmail.com. That is how we do it. We up in here playing all of y'all music, and make sure you share this live stream with the fam as well, because we up in here playing the good stuff. All right, next up, I got Kopeshe here. This track is called Entrance. Kopeshe. Let's peep it.
Wait, it's Obi?
I'm skipping all the usual pictures in the clouds, thinking out loud. You can see the sounds, violence. Had to choose my diet. I ain't trying to die quick. Catching live viral, righteous, tyrant, nitrous. Get ghosts up upon the fire, get a big toast. She over indoors, got a bloody nose. Poking for the flashes, I ain't trying no. Dancing on the skyline, let a nigga float. Lover's trench coat, she ain't really sucking till she choke. Ducking no smoke, believing no pope. They ain't counting my vote, it's too late, you ain't know. Chromed out Jeeps on the beach, 20 hours up, no sleep. Need it brand new to the feet. This the intro, feel like 3P. Chromed out Jeeps on the beach, 20 20 hours up, no sleep. Need it brand new to the feet. Then the intro feel like 3P. Chromed out Jeeps on the beach. 20 hours up, no sleep. Need it brand new to the feet. This the intro feel like 3P. Chromed out Jeeps on the beach. 20 hours up, no sleep. Need it brand new to the feet.
Hell yeah. Ko Pesci there with Entrance, a nice short one for us. Really, really cool, aggressive vibes there. I like that one. I like that one a lot. I kind of like it how it's a bit shorter. I just gave you a follow and a like on your SoundCloud as well, so good stuff, my G. Things I would change. I don't think I'd change much about your actual vocal there. I really like that. But in terms of the beat, I don't know if you had much to do with the beat, but the low end of that beat was way too compressed, and the low end was kind of like squashed a bit too much and wasn't as defined as I would like to hear in a beat like that. It felt like it was clipping its wings when it came to like how powerful that kick and 808 was coming through. It's more of a beat production thing, but I'd love to hear that that beat come through with a bit more power on the low end. So I don't know if you can get a copy of that or get them to redo that beat for you, but it would be cool to hear that with like a little bit more oomph on that low end. Give it some fucking fire, bro. Hell yeah. Hope everybody's here for it, having a good time. We still got a lot of tracks to get through. Everybody's been dropping heat on me, which is great to see. Next up, I got one from J Mac O'Connell. This track is called War Me, featuring Red Wolf. Let's peep it.
They cannot warn me, pick up my pen and it's gonna get gory. Victory, glory, these are the things that I laid out before me. They cannot warn me, pick up my pen and it's gonna get gory. Invincible, oh man, I bowed unto no man, end of the story. Every time I speak it's a PSA, I got leadership in my DNA. J-Mac's been nice, I was finna say that is black and white like a killer whale. Not one MC that can step to this, I'll turn an optimist into a pessimist. Clean off my shoe like I stepped in shit. You see these hands, I'll be dexterous. When I'm off the wall I apply myself, weighing up my options, I try my best. Yo, you little pussy holes in the lines then. They rap about Jesus and mice to men. Think we can clash? Try it then. Take that you're bad, try and flex. My bars got him nodding so hard, got him breaking necks. I need a second to take a breath. Wait, stop it, just deep it. My flow is egregious, I'm using words now and they don't know the meaning. They need to sit down, grab a book and go read it. Slaying all of these Egypts, adrenaline sore, getting ready for war. My pen is my sword, never beg for applause, and they cannot compete with the heights that I'm reaching. Peking, Southwest King of the seating. Man, a chow down when he's eating, feeding, need a beating, I'm skeeting, then I'm leaving. Oh, whether the weather you squander endeavors, I'm better than ever. I'll level these hecklers, there's no other brothers could measure. I'm leaving them pepper GPs like the lepers left out in the winter. So sick and cold, and you are small and scared, and I am big and bold, and I'm squashing all of these garden gnomes, then I'm making soup with their little bones. Purging MCs while I'm murdering beats, and I turn up the heat, got them burnt to the teeth. Not concerned with these sneaks saying fuck what they do, saying fuck what they say, saying fuck what they think. They cannot warn me, pick up my pen and it's gonna get gory. Victory, glory, these are the things that I laid out before me. They cannot warn me, pick up my pen and it's gonna get gory. Invincible, oh man, I bowed unto no man, end of the story. I'm a Super Saiyan God, you're a Cyberman pod. You gon' lose to the boss, got you oozing remorse. Sick as a Sith Lord, using the force so quick with the win, I can choose any course. And I pick killer sick, take game sight, never miss, evident. I'm better than these, never been, never hesitant. Pick up a mic every time I'm shelling it, check, are you getting this?
Alright, I'm gonna pause that one there. That was War Me by J-Mac. Got some super aggressive drill happening up in here. Love that track. Oh my god. So aggressive. So fucking fire. And the flows, bro. You had like just flow after flow after flow. Those were flows on flows. Absolute fire. And I love just how aggressive that was. I think I've said this 4 times today, but the beat again has like that that main melody sample and even the hi-hats were sitting right in your vocal range and like kind of like fighting with you with the frequencies. I'd love to hear if that like while your verses are on, like that string sound pulled down in the, or like maybe dropped an octave, and just like had a bit of a scoop where your vocals sit in that like 2 to 5K range, because it would be so much better just to have your vocals sitting there alone, so it could really punch through. I really fuck with that track though. Yeah, a little bit of pulling out of those high mids on the beat to let your vocal breathe a little bit more and let us just hear you. I think that would be fucking fire. Good stuff, bro. J-Mac, always at it with the heat. Love to hear it. Alright, next up I got Twan Hodges here. This track is called Throwing It Back. Let's check it out.
Yeah. Grind on this, she gon' grind on this, she gon' eat those bits, she gon' wear ones in, she gon' slide on this, she gon' do those tricks, she must want this, that the way she throw it back, throwing 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 all that ass around, watching all the cash around, watching why it's cut the ground, watch my baby do it round. Throw it up, bouncing like a trampoline, got it in the Billie Jean, ain't no coming in between. Just make them all dance, no, she not just too far, just gave her what's in her cup. She know that she got a big butt, and already rolling 2 dubs. I ain't need the baddest bitch in this club, I ain't need a bigger booty to rub. I ain't sexy on the drum like what's up, what's up, what's up. Grind on this, she gon' grind on this, she gon' eat those bits, she gon' wear ones in, she gon' slide on this, she gon' do those tricks, she must want this, that the way she throw it back, throwing 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 it back on me.
No, I am obsessed with your verse. I was crying. I was like, did he just say that? Now I'm running with that shit because I'm tired of.
Alright, I'm gonna pause that one there. That was Twan Hodges there with Throwing It Back. Absolutely different vibe again, with that kind of Game Boy-esque, like old school synth sound. Kind of fun, super robotic, overtuned vibes. But I really fuck with that, bro. I don't think I've had you on here before, but it was good to have a submission from you, my G. The only thing I'll say with that is the vocals I felt were a little bit too processed, and weren't kind of forward enough. Sometimes I found it hard to hear what you were saying. I know it's part of the style, but I'd love to hear just a little bit less processing on those vocals, or have it like have your like delivery a little bit punchier, just so I don't know, there was a little bit more dynamics in there and a bit more kind of frequency range, a little bit less tuning maybe. I wouldn't want to say get rid of the tuning, but maybe find a way to make the words pop a little bit more so you can really understand what you're saying. I think that would be cool. But very, very good stuff. Twan Hodges there. Twan Hodges. Edward Forbes says, word on the streets that wanna hear that new Baby Blitz. I don't know who you're hearing that from, but sure, I'm down. Send us a link to NoisySauceReviews@gmail.com if you haven't already, and we'll check it out. Yeah, and always take what I say with a grain of salt. Do whatever you want to do. I only want to tell you what I would do if it was up to me and I was getting the mix, or if I was producing it. These are the things that I would be doing. So do what you got to do, but really cool track. Good stuff, fam. Next up, I got one from... I gotta check what the artist name is here. Give me one sec. Missingo. Missing No is what it's called. Missing No. And the track is called Wait Till It's Nothing. Let's check it out.
Yeah, one take. I be classy than a motherfucker. Always on some sucker stuff. I really am my father's son. I love her and a sucky one, a lucky some bitch. Little pinch of wisdom for a beggar on the street, clinging, tweaking while the feet keep walking, talking, while just walk away. Don't know what to say, so I'm just leaving it away. Don't know how to wait, but trace my days back, I've lost pace. I'm simply staring out into its empty face, asking for change, and I get no reply. Wonder why even try. Wonder when I may die. Till then I think I will just lie. Wait, I've lost my self-respect and mask. I've lost my diamonds in the past, and all the times I made a master, massive not enough. All I want is diamonds, still I'm cold into the rough. It's rough. I thought the old ones helped the punks. Instead I'm cold, they're taking chunks and bites. They love it, it's disgusting, but I'm something worth a bite. At least that's something. Maybe I'm just desperate and delusional for loving. Wait till it's nothing. Oh, wait till it's nothing. I just want something. Oh, wait till it's nothing.
So, you came for me, huh? The rain stopped. I'll give you a reward. It's even better than CPR.
He's not here yet, huh?
I'm gonna pause that one there. I think the song's finished. That was Missing No with Nolan Valero there. That track is called Wait Till It's Nothing. It's Disbelief says, Missing No, you a noisy head? I don't know what that's in reference to, but I'm a noisy head, I think. The Kid Flash asks, had to step out for some food. Hopefully I didn't miss mine. No, you did not. You're all good, my G. All good, my G. In terms of what I would say about production-wise, what I would do, I'd bring your vocal up. Your vocal was just too far back in the mix. I know that's a style for some people, but I'd be bringing that out. I want to hear what you're saying. I want to hear your vocal over the beat. I felt like it was drowned a little bit in that one. So yeah, definitely bring the vocal up for that track, and it would take it to the next level. Obviously, this one's released already, so maybe in future tracks, just make sure that your vocal comes out nice and loud, because I want to hear you, bro. The track's about you, and I want to hear you. Alright, next up, I got Bayer here with, I think this is called My Bad Pimp. Yeah. Oh, it's by Goose. This is Goose, My Bad Pimp. Let's check it out. Hope you're still here, Goose. More old school horns. I like it.
Don't get me wrong, I like cats, but not the wannabes. They wanna be on no and only thinking that they're onto me. This shit is mostly luck, eventually it will be all of me. It seems that it fits in life, live, laugh, the body. of me. Not a fan of drinking or whatever like an alky. I'ma give these fuckers a reason to never doubt me. Pass the mic, my homie might not look, but add the tally. My motto trying to grow and everything moss of algae. Vegetation might not be the type of herbs that shape and split. I'm the type of herb to look, but I know what they dealing with. Got it in the bag and be my life, and I'm serious. I'm nearer this experience. Could I be more mysterious? Rap like I'm a legend, cause damn, it's just my birthright. Spot the path to go for anything inside the bird sight. When I later could be eaten by a group of termites. We all make mistakes across the yellow tape, third kind.
Hell yeah, nice and short there. That is My Bad Pimp by Goose. Again, the horns were louder than your vocal, my G. I know that's really hard to do when it's not your beat, but man, I would love to hear your vocal a bit louder and hear those horns pulled back into the mix a little bit. I don't know if you got the stems for that one, but if that was my beat and I could be doing something, I would pull those horns down. I would hard pan them or like put a separator on to push them out to the sides so that your vocal could be like dead center, nice and loud. I could hear what you're doing a little bit more, and it wouldn't be overtaken by that horn. I mean, it's a really cool beat. That's one of those hard things where you're like, it's a really cool beat and that horn sound was so cool, but your voice is the most important thing in a track, and I don't want to hear the horn over your voice. I want to hear your voice, fam. So make sure you, if you have the chance to mix those beats, just get rid of some of those. Oh, I got it remixed so my vocals are louder, says Goose. Well, awesome. I'd love to hear the new track with the new version with a louder vocal on there, definitely. All right, next up, I got Neurotoxic Apocalypse here, and this track is called Majesty. Let's peep it.
This happen till I'm gone. I've been so hyped, I broke my phone. You're invited in my zone. Hold up, wait, ride it up like it's a cone. Got all the juices, I'm planning to drink. Wait, what? Made a confessions about foods that I eat. Hold on, wait. I hope you're seeing where I'm going with this. What you on? See how I always wait to get the leg. Feel the rhythm on the beat. I'm about to make a song, stand in the seat. Sleeping with it, but I'm feeling the heat. Zappa son, I tend to pull it real quick. Stop that procedure, I do it legit. You would think I'm legit. You're giving me chorophobia, but I'm it. It's obvious that you're the clown in this case. Versatile, I think it's evident. New toxic and it's permanent. Knee deep with a good intent. Body, do it too intense. I guess it's how I roll. Get to stepping like a soul. Feel the tingle in your soul. Lights up like a pole. I wanna be this happy till I'm gone. I've been so hyped, I broke my phone. You're invited in my zone. Hold up, wait, ride it up like it's a cone. Break rules, this is fantasy. I do when it's clear to see. I'm a dude for the courtesy. Sit down, this is therapy. I've been rhyming for the whole song. I write right and I right wrongs. I ain't done it in a long time. It's high time I go strong. No I in team, no I in me. It's probably why there's one of me. And that's the thing, another you will never find another me. I'll always be the worst, the best, the boring, honest kind of me. I would say the same for you, but this is not the song for creeps.
Alright, I'm going to pause that one there, and I'm at my 2-minute limit. That was Majesty by Neurotoxic Apocalypse. Really cool vibes. I'm finding it hard to find something to criticize on that one because it is such a good track. The production was really cool. I loved the variety of different vocal timbres that you worked with there. The really wide chorus vibes mixed with the more simple upfront verses. The mixing was really good. The one thing I would probably change is I'd probably add a little bit more high end to your verse vocal. Leave the chorus alone. That sounded really cool. But when the verse came in, I wouldn't say dull, but just like it could just use a little bit more push in that high end to make it a little bit more present and kind of like bring you out of the mix a little bit more. So yeah, that's I'd be rocking with some maybe 5-6K, like a bump up, only a couple of dB just to really kind of push your vocal out. I reckon that would be really cool. Good stuff, fam. Ugly Little Uber Driver says sending. Good stuff, fam. Good to have you up in here. Let's keep rolling. This one's by Andrea Kirkland. I'm hopefully saying that right. But this is the artist name is Space Surfer, and the track is called Starseed. Electronic track.
Could be as beautiful as the humans we are. Show me up in the stars, where did you come from? How did you come so far? We'll stay cool down by the sea, where the moonlight reflects on the water beneath. And there's you, celestial dream, with your toes in the sand, right there next to me.
The sun illuminating an astral love. Your light's amazing. If you knew how long I've been waiting, divine lady, be my baby.
Shit, that was an Apple Music link, so I couldn't. I only got a preview of that one, but that track was called Starseed, and it was by Space Surfer. Really, really cool track. I'm not much of an electronic guy, so I don't have that much of an opinion on it. But what I would say is that last little section of verse or vocal that we heard towards the end, I'd love to hear that, like, with even more excessive production on there, like throw like a massive kind of vocoder chorus behind there with big progressions rocking in the background. I reckon that would be really cool. But that's a fire track, fam. Production on point with that one. All right, next up I got Wally G here. This track is called Clout Chasing. Les peep it.
It doesn't matter what these rappers say, every rapper has done some form of clout chasing, including myself, and I'm more than a rapper, I'm an artist. When rappers be dissing each other, it's a form of clout chasing, just to keep their buzz alive. I've done some disses before myself. The first diss that I did was clout chasing. The second diss, I was just defending myself. Clout is something that a lot of rappers do, but they don't admit it. I'm too honest for mainstream hip-hop. A lot of these rappers in the mainstream is full of shit. I've clout chased before and I'm not even ashamed to admit it. But my days of clout chasing is over, cause in order to keep my buzz alive as an indie artist, I can do something even better. And what that is putting out music more consistently, cause consistency is the fucking key. I'm an independent artist, so 2023 is the year I'ma be more consistent. It's 2023, all of us independent artists that that are on the come up. This is the year for us to work harder than we ever had to work before. As indie artists, this is the year for us to network with more artists in order to build our fan base. It could be similar to the days back when we had MySpace. I understand that times have changed over the past years, but when it comes to hip-hop, lyricism never dies. I'm a real artist with the raps I spit. Now there's no lies, especially when I'm telling my story. It's my story and no one can tell it for me. Even a rapper that has a ghostwriter should be able to tell their own story. If they can't do that as a rapper, then they're just sorry.
Alright, I'm gonna pause that one there. I'm at my 2-minute limit there with Clout Chasing by Wally G. Good mix, good beat, good vibe. One thing I would say with your track, and I would say this about a couple of your tracks, is I feel like there could be a little bit more structure with your with how your vocals line out. I know that it's very kind of stream of consciousness, and you're getting a message across, but I think there's a lot of repeated lines in here that you could probably like condense a lot of your ideas down to a shorter song, and it would be a little bit more concise, and you could structure out the different parts a little bit more, and I think that would work really well for you. But Wally G, always pushing out the fire. Keep at it, bro, and always tackling the hard subjects. Love to hear it. Good stuff, Wally G. This next one is I Am Rage. This track is called Sick of You. Yo, what's up, Yuki? Good to see you up in here. God damn. Sick of You by I Am Rage. Bro, so aggressive. So aggressive. I love that. I Am Rage, always at it with the heat. Absolutely slaying it. Doom Eternal ass beat. Says it's disbelief. Fuck yeah. I've been trying to give feedback on each track. I feel like every part of that track was so unique and so thought out in relation to the style that there's nothing I can really say about it, because like if it was a traditional pop song or it was trying to be like a very like mainstreamy kind of sound, I could say, you know, we can't hear your vocals that well, there's too much distortion, blah 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 blah. But that's the style. So I got nothing on that one, and it's fire, bro. Always fire. All right, next up I got Amoy Adams here. Let's check it out. I hope you're still here, fam.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, no, no. No, no, no. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah. Oh, oh, oh. Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, 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 oh. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, I took a trip to the beach. Yeah, I'm vibing at the beach. Like, why you not getting litty? Yeah, we rolling through the city. It's that, why you getting gritty? They hit a sign, show no pity. When I hit, I'm never missing. Hanging on my diamonds, glisten. Shopping, I ain't tripping. Even on the plane, I'm tripping. So vibing, not a five switch. Like, watch how to do 5 switches. Switch. It's the fire in the night, and I'm chillin' with the guys, with this shorty in the lights. I'm really feeling the fire. Go, go, don't be slow, no, no. I really live what I say, whoa, whoa, whoa. And I'm back to the fire. The last ride was a fire, and I'm still sliding tonight. You just realize I'm sniping. When I'm rapping, I ain't counting. I'm EBK, I'm not dying. I'm EBK, I'm not. Yeah, I took a trip to the beach. Yeah, I'm vibing at the beach. Like, why you not getting litty? Yeah, we rolling through the city. Yeah, I took a trip to the beach, and I'm vibing on the beach. Like, why you not getting litty? And we rolling through the city. City rolling.
Interesting. Pause that one there. That was Amoy Adams with that track called, I think it was called Trip to the 8 is the name of that track. Yeah, good vibe, fam. I would say your backing vocals could come down a bit and maybe have a little bit of a different effect on them to kind of push them away from the main vocals, because they were fighting the main vocals a bit for attention. I know you had a panner on the backing vocals there that was like just pushing it side to side, which is a cool effect, but it kind of really made you focus on that rather than the vocal that was rocking down the middle. So if you want that kind of stereo vibe, what I would do is do a stereo separator, or maybe like a chorus on those backing vocals that had like a wide separation, bring them down in the mix a little bit, and I think that would work a lot better with your main vocal. So yeah, give that a go and see what you think. Next up, I got Disbelief here with Mac. Let's peep it.
Take your foot up out your mouth. I put my bills in my wallet, still paying bills on your house. Dizzy tryna set up, now he bout to smoke you out. Hear me on the track, start disposing any shred of doubt. See me in the streets, yeah, my cars I park them parallel. Friends I treat them very well, but folks sing like canaries. Monoxide in your lungs, got a feed, now milk it running dairy past your mouth. Air be silky smooth, exhale, we into paradise. A roll of paradise, the surface there, tell me that my time is up. Don't matter, I just buy him up. Iron tongue, skirt up in Toyota, what you driving, bruh? The mileage kinda suck. That whip it make you cross the country, so why you rev it up? I swear I could go on and on. Wake up at 3, I get sleepy by start of dawn. Mac is that PC, it sound like each time I start it up. Pardon moi, we party like it's Mardi Gras. Heard that song, ain't vibing with your part at all.
Yeah. My mind is running fast, let me slow it with the ashwagandha. Hopping up for Hondas with the scent of a rotten rasta. Let me talk to the gods after 3 chomps of that hasta. Made a posse kid of options for that shit I'm never fond of. I was taking care of my mama, you were reading creepy pastas. If you're trying to pay for streams, let me show you what it'll cost ya. Every costing on a 10 stare, guaranteed to please your optics. I was trying to build community, you been trying to drop shit. I don't give a fuck about your nursery rhyming, better stop it. I've been diving into my bag in the sleeve, that's Mary Poppins. I think I'm Julie Andrews, I'm the queen of Genovia. I would try to explain my position, but I think it might be over ya. I would try to give advice, but I think your career is over, bruh. Cause this the sound of music that is far past your purview. I'm just saying how it is, I don't really need to hurt you. Cause this the sound of music that is far past your purview. This the sound of music that is far past your purview. This the sound of music that is far past your purview. Fuck.
I'm gonna pause that one there. That was Mac featuring Mondo the Alien by It's Disbelief. Wild beat going on there. That was something trippy as hell. Really cool mix on that one. I love your vocal mix on that. I feel like Mondo's could have like been pulled back a little bit, especially on the high end. but your vocal really kicked through on that one, and I would, really, really cool vibes. Really cool vibes. I love everything Disbelief drops on me. Crazy ass beat. Yeah. Did you make that beat, or is that did you buy that beat, or did you steal that beat? Let us know. I feel like a lot of these beats are very much your own, so I'm guessing you're making a lot of this stuff. I could be wrong. Anyway, next up I got one from, who is it? That Kid Flash. This track is called Affirmations. I hope you're still on here, Flash. Let's check it out. Oh, you didn't make the beat. There you go. Where do you find beats like that?
I have exhibited, feeling less of inhibited, too illegitimate to admit that my life's a written, depicted by every critic as someone who's so satanic. My eyes dip it oh so reddish. I've dealt with the devil's lettuce. The smell has grown overwhelming. Smoke green is greener than relish. No screen up, embrace some Scooby so deep I swim past some buoys. But rest assured, took the show with this best to avoid, cause nervousness setting like metamorphosis. Had kept through all the turbulence, straight ahead with this permanence, knowing that understanding came to terms with the misunderstanding. Then told that I speak outlandish, specifically like Atlantic on the Pacific. I ain't known to panic. This life that we live's ephemeral. Best to be known for credential though, instead of what's thrown in an envelope. Feel the beat run a pulse like a stethoscope. Every rung up on the ladder, new stepping stone. Every time I run a track, gotta set the tone. Every time I run it back, another rap, I'm on. Full pedal to the middle till I'm out of exhaust. Another left turn, but I find myself lost. Ain't searching for validation, just do this cause fascinated. Using rap as an affirmation, gotta love it. Show admiration to the ones before me to create it, but they always try to mistake it when I say I'm one of the greatest. As a cloud chase to be more famous.
Damn, that was That Kid Flash with Affirmations, spitting hard on that one. Lots and lots and lots of words in that very short 1 minute, but dude absolutely went in on that. I would love to hear that track with a little bit more space in there. I'd love to hear it kind of like with a bit more of a change up in your vocal performance style, so that it's not all just like straight rapping all the way through. There's like no spots in there where there wasn't vocal happening, so it kind of got a little bit too much. But I'd love to hear that with a bit more kind of change up between the really heavy rapping and maybe a bit more of a gap here and there to change it up and give the track a bit of dynamics. So have a think about that with this track or your next track. Alright, next up I got Amoy put in another track, but I am only doing one per person per day, so just know that. This one is from Edward Forbes, and it's called B Blitz.
Shit, man's late to the microphone. Fuck. Oh, man's gonna break the whole thing, bro. Fuck. Microphone's jammed. Yo, listen. Aye. It's Baby Blitz. Alright, okay. I'm on the mic. Can you hear me loud and clear? Listen. Yo, it's Baby Blitz. I know you miss me. Aye. Yo, listen. Yo, she said, baby Blitz, I'll keep you in my thoughts, couldn't care. I'm just gassed, I ain't gonna shed these rules. I ain't crying, I'm the son, I'm probably lying on the shore. Or I'm whizzing in the dinger that my nigga ain't assured. Heard they wanna test, but the rest is wild war. Where I'm from, we was young, and we fought for what we bought. Who'd have thought, now I've got to spend a bill on fucking shorts. Now my pocket shorts, but at least I've got and got a fit. And it's cool, they won't judge me on my talent, but my drip, on my clout. All the niggas in the industry, see my name and vouch. All this effort doesn't count, only one of us will make it for our lyricism, but I can guarantee a place for some nepotism. Header riddles dropping that my niggas never listen to. I don't wanna make a TikTok just so you can hear my tunes. I ain't even charge my phone, someone call me for a cue. I just use it for the re-up and an Apple Pay for food. I don't need a student finance, just a 2 and a Q. But this girl, I'm Bryson, so she's buying and she's cute. And she'll even hold my re-up for the price of a zoo. Feel I hit the jackpot, now I'm in a room with a friend and a Xandoff. She told me, baby, lay back, let's start off with a tryna make a man pop, I'm balling like I'm Van Vliet. I'm out here like Van Gogh. Told me me her best friend and I think her name was Lisa. And now I'm in the middle like I'm Zambo and Guisa. Said it's nice to meet her, but see I got a cut now. Looking at your profit that will make you wanna cut down. Nigga, I smoke too much but still don't wanna bust down. I just wanna pay my fucking rent and make my mom proud. Disappeared, came back, now niggas looking dumbfound. Disappeared, came back, now niggas looking dumbfound. That's crazy, nigga. Best of the fucking game. Top three.
Cool track. I don't know I think it was the artist's name was Baby Blitz. I'm not sure, but yeah, cool track. Very interesting vibe. Not sure about that beat. The beat wasn't my favorite. The sounds were kind of all over the joint, but you're definitely telling a cool story. I like the lyrics in that. Lots of kind of heartfelt stuff going on in there. I would like to also hear your flows kind of thought out a little bit more. It did sound a lot like you were freestyling that whole thing, kind of just doing the flow that came to mind as it went. And I think that you could do a bit better with the flows, and you changed it up a bit more towards the end where there was more of a structure, but at the start it just kind of seemed like a constant flow of words without a break, similar to the last track. And I'd like to hear like you kind of think that out a little bit more, create some differences in how the flows move up and down, and I don't know, give it a little bit more vibe. So have a think about that. And we'll keep on going. Alright, next up I got True Words and the Old Heads, and this track is called Live a Little. Oh shit, it's got a Simpsons video rocking with it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Y'all already know who it is. True Words. Look, I'm by myself again. I wouldn't be my case, give me my settlement. No sentiment, just clearing out rooms without the elephant. It's evident, some believe it would happen. A bunch of pessimists, irrelevant. This put me right back into my own element. Excellent with my penmanship, well equipped cause I'm eloquent. A fiend when it comes to this rap shit, beats on my medicine. They say that I'm the shit, but not the kind that y'all be stepping in. Look, I got the juice that's spiked up with some estrogen, but I still don't get the love I deserve. I get the negligence, dirty looks with no cleanliness, no sense like it's penniless. Do I really need to draw this shit out and show the sketchiness? I write with epinephrine as soon as I grab my EpiPen. Deadliest when I'm barring the beat to death with the steadiness. Look at what they done left me with, readiness with no emptiness. I'm not a feminist, so there's nothing they can address me with. Just know that I am good with the words, boom bap I represent. I just wanna live a little, work on myself and no more mob, I'm caught up in the middle. No more drama, only verses on some instrumentals. Yeah, just some verses on some instrumentals. I just wanna live a little, work on myself and no more mob, I'm caught up in the middle. No more drama, only verses on some instrumentals. It's really time for me to give my ass a push and make shit happen. I've been preaching to the choir how they been slacking, acting like they don't know what I'm saying, like a thick accent. I'm Puerto Rican that speaks dirty, pig laugh. I'm a bit drastic, I flip words like it's gymnastics. I don't give a shit about a charge, I carry thick plastics. They mad that my flow stays current, I never been stagnant. Miss traffic, moving so freely, listen a bit maverick. Spit magic, no need for captain, stop for the quick hat tricks. Distractions, all of these actors good with the theatrics. In numbers, part of a whole, I'm speaking in fraction. It happens more that you know it, I'm here to spit factors. Truth for the impactors.
Damn. I'm gonna pause that one there. We're 2 minutes in. Absolute fire, bro. True Words, always at it with the bars. Dude is he's an old head. He knows how to spit, he knows how to rhyme, he knows how to fucking create a flow and a hard-hitting track over a boom bap beat, which I really, really fuck with. Good stuff, bro. True Words, always at it with the heat. Things I would change if I was producing this is, I don't think I'd change anything about your vocal. I think your delivery, the mixing, all of that kind of stuff was fucking fire. That sample was getting on my nerves a little bit throughout the track. I'd probably do something with that either pull it down in the mix, put some chorus on it to spread it out to the sides a bit, or maybe just have it happen less or even not at all. That's the only thing I can think of. The rest of the beat was pretty fire. But I mean, that's my opinion. So good stuff, bro. True Words back at it with the heat. I think you dropped this 1 day ago. Fuck yeah. Guys at it with the fucking heat. Alright, next up I got my man Ugly Little Uber Driver. He sent me 2. He said pick one. I'm just going to pick the first one because that's how I roll, my G. So this is Frankenstein by Ugly Little Uber Driver.
Throw away the key, never let me out. Now I gotta be locked up in my own mind. Toss away the control pad, never let me go outside. Arrow to the heart, watch my soul come to eternal life. Bury my bag of bones, then I take off on my motorbike. Real life Frankenstein, fill my eyes with iodine. Needle to the neck, 100 cc's of that stretch 9. Can't smell my own shit, think I'm going nose blind. Leave me hanging from a clothesline. Ghost boy floating on the shoreline. Got a heavy burden, stay inside. Never come outside, gonna bury me alive with a thorn in my side. Banging a drum, dragging a body, howling at the moon. Unloading a damn shotty, all up in a black hoodie. Smoke a sack in the back with the bitches packed up in a white and white limousine Cadillac. Feeling like it's a speed track, racing down the old beaten path. Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna pause that one there. That was Frankenstein by Ugly Little Uber Driver. Got that real chilled out, kind of Florida-esque southern hip hop vibe going, which I fucking love that sound. That all but 6 vibe, which absolutely love that. Good stuff, Ugly Little Uber Driver. One thing that really hit me on that one was I think that your vocals were kind of dancing around the beat, which is cool, but I think it was like a little bit too much, and I could be benefited from like structuring it a little bit more on the bars, like getting the timing tightened up a little bit to really kind of make those punch through. Because sometimes I felt like I was bopping my head, and then I was like, wait, am I in time to the beat or am I in time to the vocals? Because they're a little bit different. But yeah, something to think about. Try and get those get the timing lined up with that, and just like work on like structuring it a little bit more. I think that'd be cool. True Word says, I definitely got to get on one of your beats, bro. Man, I would love to do a track with you. I've got so much stuff going on. I don't have that many boom bap tracks, but I got a few if you want to check some out. Hit me in the DMs and we'll have a chat and see what we can come up with. Alright, next up I got one from DJ Red Riley. It's called Staggerin', and it's also featuring K Carlian and Sam I Am. Let's check it.
Sam I Am. Black Light Music
crew. Slim on the beat.
Let's get it.
When you're coming out the club and you're full of them pills and you're full of that drink and you're full of that kill, what he doing? Staggering, 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 staggering. I'm barely walk, staggering. I'm barely talk, staggering. I'm barely move, staggering. I'm barely groove, staggering. I'm jigging left, I'm jigging right. Off the club, now these niggas wanna fight, staggering. Step on my kicks, nigga, cause I'm ready to ride. I'm a ride, full of them pills and I'm all the way loud. All the way loud, up in the building. So get the boot, nigga, let them disrespect your mind. Watch what I do, nigga, I was all on them Jewish when I hit the club. Holla on power. 2 for 20, I got it, nigga. I'm mugging with an attitude, my grill steady shining too, and I'm acting fucking fool. Yeah, I hit that drink, now I'm staggering, I'm staggering. See about 5 little bras, and I be grabbing them and grabbing them. You know how it is, grinding on the broad. Now he talking about pulling AKs and 9s on something, but then I knock him, oh I knocked him, and he took it the worst. I had pictures me doing a ratchet on the cover, so them niggas threw up their hood, I threw my hood up too. I'm steady hacking in the crowd, now these niggas won't vote. When you're coming out the club and you're full of them pills and you're full of that drink and you're full of that kill, what he doing? Staggering, 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 staggering. I'm barely walk, staggering. I'm barely talk, staggering. I'm barely move, staggering. I'm barely groove, staggering. I'm jigging left, I'm jigging right. Off the club, now these niggas wanna fight, staggering.
I'm staggering in the club, I'm full of the pill to tall. I got the cotton mouth, somebody getting the wall. I'm drinking the gin and smoking the purple, so I'm on my mind. Somebody say they looking for me, the bitch, I'm on the grind. Be in the club acting, don't know how to act. Gone off.
Alright, I gotta pause that one there. That was Staggerin' by DJ Red Riley, K Carlian, and Sam I Am. Dropped by our boys at the Black Knight Music Group. Very, very hard hitting track. Yeah, great sound. One thing I would change in the mix is I'd probably work on getting that beat a little bit harder, because I felt like the vocals were so energetic and lively and hitting hard, and the beat was also quite lively but just not quite up to the level that the vocals were at. I'd be pushing that kick drum a little harder, making it crank, getting the percussion rocking a bit more intense, and maybe choosing some more aggressive sounds for the melody, personally. Thank you so much everyone for watching. I don't know how many people are left on here, but I'm going to be finishing this up now. I appreciate you all for being on here, and I will see you guys on the next one. Don't forget to log in and yeah, be a part of this thing.